Hello friends and welcome back. Today I wanted to share with you my planner setup, and I wanted to get this out before February because this is the February planner setup and I am like cutting it really close. So I am not done with everything yet. I'm still playing with it, still figuring things out, but for the most part I think I have a pretty good idea of how I'm going to keep this working. And I wanted to show it to you because if there was anything in here that you guys saw that you wanted me to maybe explain better or show you how I did it, if there's something that you haven't seen before, just leave a comment below and I would most definitely do that, because there are some pretty fun things to do with these planners. All kinds of ideas. I got tons of stuff running in this head. So anyway, to get started, I wanted to show you this because I picked this up at Tuesday morning and I had posted this on social media because I was kind of proud of my little swag that I made here. And this is what I was showing, but I got a lot of attention about this book. People were saying it's so shiny and where did you get it, and I love that. And so I wanted to address this book in particular so that everybody knows where I got it, where you can go find one, and then advise you not to buy it. So I got this at Tuesday morning. It was super cheap. I think it was like $6.99, and you get what you pay for. It is very shiny. It's very pretty. It's a beautiful color pink. And I was just experimenting with it because I wanted to see if I liked this size without the swag in my purse. This is awesome, size-wise. But quality-wise, this thing is terrible. Absolutely horrible. So I had to... Here's my swag. Let me show you. Let me show you what I did here. I made this with stuff that I have around the house because I wanted to buy some. There's a couple of shops, Etsy shops, that make some beautiful swag for these travel notebooks. Absolutely love it. And my husband said, hell no, you have spent enough money, woman. I'm not letting you buy anything else. So I went in my room, pouted, and came up with my own. Horrible job. It does have Velcro. It is kind of sewn together so I can take it off, but it's a hot mess back here. Don't look back there. Okay, so I'll put that off to the side. This particular book is so flimsy that I had to put chipboard in it to keep it together. Otherwise, this crushes the whole cover and it looks totally horrible. So, but I did like the size, and I did like playing with the travel size notebook on the inside, so I did go back and actually buy a real one. So this is a Webster's Pages one, and this is for March. So I've got everything in here, and this is just like my big one down here, the pink one. And it's also got some inserts for whatever. I don't know what yet. I haven't decided. And it's got this little blank. And then I also ordered from Coco Daisy the standard size Daisy Dory for the month of March. So anyway, this is what I did go get. This is terrible. You make your, you decide if you want the terrible one or you want the good quality one. Anyway, so here's some little pieces that I also picked up at Tuesday morning, and just to let you guys know, this actually is a really good place to go, and if you have one available, now I know that not everybody has Tuesday mornings near them, they do carry a lot of planner supplies. Like I got, here, I'll give you one more little peek. Look at all these guys, $2.99, and this has all of the... This just has all the little icons that you could use, and it also has, if you can see behind this, it has a little payday thing. It's got all kinds of cool stuff. And then all of the dates and the months. And I think this was also like $2, $2.99. And these are all dies. And then this is stuff that I already had in my stash from when I used to subscribe to the Studio Calico. Got like 25 boxes that I never used. So that was back in the day when I could actually buy things and my husband didn't say no anymore. So anyway, onto this. Open it up. I've got my chipboard in there to keep my covers from crushing until I finish using this book. And then I just started decorating it with the dashboards that I got in this month's kit that I ordered. And this is the smaller size ones. So this is the personal size. And I just used them to decorate the inside. I decided to do a little bit of photo journaling in here, so I took some pictures that I liked, printed them out with my little printer, and I'm going to kind of place them throughout. Again, using more of the stuff from the last kit, the dashboards. I thought that was pretty with the washi. And then I decided to make my own calendar to see if I like the size, and I do. And then just like free printables, so I've got Simon and Betty. This is last year's printables, but I really, really, really wanted Simon and Betty in my books. And you'll see Simon and Betty's in here as well. So in order to do that, because I missed the February special kit, I had to go back in the past and find it. So this is last year's free printables, so you can get the free stuff. And then I got my little puppies, my babies here. These are old babies that aren't with me anymore, but I love They're my favorite puppies. He was 16 and she was 10. So anyway, I like to keep them near me. And then the weekly. I wanted to try out different ways of doing. So the Cocoa Daisy or weeks are this way. I wanted to see what the weeks would be like this way. So I just kind of played around, made that. And then that's it. That's as far as I got. More Simon and Betty. That's as far as I got with it. And then there's another book. There's another book in here. So that is that. Let me get rid of this one. And then we'll move on to this one. So this planner here, as you saw this one in the last video, this is the Webster's Pages one. And I did my decorating, got it all hopefully together. These are some more things that I picked up. Look at these guys. I picked these up at Tuesday morning, and they were part of the Snow and Cocoa line that they had. I think it's a Echo Park from Christmas time. But look at the colors. They match so perfectly. There was other colors that came in the kit too. There's this, but this doesn't match, so this didn't go in my planner. Only the matchy stuff did. So I got the pinks and the reds and the little pom-pom balls that I made into a little swag thing for the top. And then onto the pockets. So I made my own tag. Let me tell you, I used a lot of, I think you saw it in the last video, the free printables. Guys, I mean, it's free. Why not use it? So these are part of the free printables, and I just used one of my tag dies. I cut out some real pretty tags, and then I've got a little place to put this, and I popped up one of the embellishment, the little ephemera pieces that came in that kit. Here's the little clips. Got a little clip here. This is another one of the free, and I put a little heart, rose gold heart on the top of that. This is the one that comes with the information on the back about the kit. And I stuck him in here. Here's some of the puffy hearts. So just basically having fun. That's all. And then the other thing that I did was I liked this color right here. And you see it throughout the kit, but not a lot of it. And I wanted to bring it into this. So that's why I found this was paper in my stash. And then I made myself like a little insert here. And then I made myself a little insert for this pocket just to kind of bring that color in because I really like that color. And then I've got my stickers kind of stuffed in here. I made myself a little washi card because I know someday I'll get one from Cocoa Daisy, but for now I had to make one. So this is the ephemera piece that I just attached to the top, and then this is just a thick acetate, and then some washi from my stash and the washi that came in the kit. Just shove that back there. Now onto here. This right here is, let me pull it out so you can see it. It's not normal in these, definitely not in a Webster's Pages. So just so you know, if you get a Webster's Pages book, you're not going to get this. This is actually came in my other book that I showed you last time, and that was the Prima book. And it was one of the things that came in there. So there actually came with 3 of these and a pouch, a zipper pouch. So I transplanted those over here and made some tags. And I just added the little toppers. And this is free printable. This is free printable, so I made tags out of that. Here is the postcard that came in the kit, and then starts the dashboards. So did a little bit of, these are stickers that I added to the pages just to make them kind of pretty. And I've got places to make notes in my overall month. And then here starts my whole month. So here all I did was just add a few little elements from my stash. Here's those little envelopes that came from La La Land. And I added some of these are the free subscriber only printables. So I printed them out and then I experimented to see if I could cut them out with my Silhouette. Total disaster, couldn't do it. Ended up doing it with my Brother Scan and Cut. And the next time I do it, I will do it without the black border around it. Anyway, here's some of the ephemera. And then this isn't filled out yet. It's just with the for sure stuff. And then I'll fill it out as time goes by. Here's your ahead, another page. And then I wanted to do the same thing that I did in the little book. Here, I wanted to bring in a picture. I wanted to put a little scene in here. So I've got the Eiffel Tower here, and you can see it all foggy in the background here. Hubby and I there. And then a little thing to remind me what's important, which is this right here. On to my weeks. So, oh, I heard people asking, like, what do we do with this in-between page right here? So I came up with a couple of things. One of them is birthdays. So here I made myself a little thing of all the birthdays for the year, and I'll probably just remake it every month because it's fun to, I don't know, this is fun to me. I might make little little heart bullet things. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, this is all the people that are closest to me. I have their birthdays in here, and then that way I don't forget. And then I added some cute little birthday presents here, which is some La La Land dies, and then just did some pen work. So that's that. Then starts the weeks. So this one is a short week, so it's just the first and the second. And how I split this up was week to week. I put a dashboard in between each week, so that way I can just flip to it when I get to each week and I don't have to thumb through it all. So this one, I just have my one page, and then I have 2 of the daily to-dos in here, and then starts another dashboard. And then for each one of the dashboards, I backed them with some Valentine's Day paper, and then I took different things. Like this is the printable. I cut it down to fit in here because this was that really long one, and I made a pocket out of it, and I put some of the free, this is the subscriber only digital freebie that you got, and I stuffed it in there because I thought that was pretty. And then starts another week. In between this one I did goals and to do, and then starts my week, and then all the to-dos, the daily to-dos, and then starts the next week. And I just basically did the same thing on every single one of these. Is I just put something here where I could jot down notes or whatever it is that I needed to jot down. And then this one here, I told you I had to have Simon and Betty. I had to. Here's Simon and Betty. I am in love with them, and I'm so can't wait until I get more Simon and Betty stuff. So anyway, that's that. On to the next one, more freebie stuff. And then we flip to the very back. I have another one of these, and this one was a free printable from last year's February kit. And I added some of the sticky notes to the back, along with another, this is a little camera at the top clip I have a lot of this kind of stuff. And then here's some pretty vellum. And then this was something I really needed, and I finally sat down and did it. So this is one of the free printables from last year, which I thought was super cute because it's like the projects to do social media calendar for February 2020. And this is me sitting in front of the computer, hating life, drinking coffee. I don't get to eat donuts because I can't eat donuts anymore, but I love my coffee, so I thought this was a perfect one for me. And then I just kind of went through and made myself a calendar. The first week I started doing it with washi tape because I thought, oh, this is pretty, and then I realized I'm going to run out of washi tape like really fast. So I got some social media icons, and these are the ones I post to all the time. So I have them here, and then the days of the week here. After this first week, I went to pen. I just put washi at the top and then used pen for the rest, and then my social media icons on the side because I don't want to waste all my... Do you do that? Do you do that too? Do you like hoard your supplies because you're so afraid you're going to use it all? That's what I'm doing right now. So here's the whole thing. So if you need something like this, hey, feel free to steal this idea if you like it. This is like, I'll let you know at the end of the month how it worked out. You might have to tweak it a bit. Then on the back of it, I just put all of the groups that I'm supposed to be. This is hard. When you have a lot of Facebook groups that you post to, and not all of them, you can post everything to every Facebook group because some of them are exclusive to certain things. You need a list. So this is where my list is, and then another free printable from last year. I made this pocket, and this pocket houses my stickers. And the back is empty for now. And see, this is one of the things about this I don't like about this particular planner, and I hope that it's just me and not going to be a problem with every Webster's planner, but these are not always tight enough and things fall out. I don't know if it's because I'm overstuffed or what, but it's going to irritate me. Anyway, and then starts the back. So this is my last dashboard. And then I've got all my project planning sheets back here and my extra daily to-do pages so that I have a place to write out my stuff that I'm working on for design teams. And that's it. That is my entire, oh, here, my notepad, my pen, and a little bow that I made. And that's it. We're done. So that is going to be my February planner. And now I'm going to go sit in front of the computer and stare at it and wait for it to be open for the subscribers to order for the March add-ons. So that's what I'm waiting for right now, and then I can go to bed because it's been a very long day. Been working all day on design team stuff, and I only have one more day off tomorrow, and then I have to go back to work. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I love the fact that you're sitting here listening to me ramble, and I will talk to you again real soon. Have a great night. Bye-bye.